Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my Phantom. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, ballin' every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my bitch by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his mane, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. She just popped it, wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12.
It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. Tyler Anderson is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box, Albert Almora. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Albert Almora.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. These Rockies guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
3-0 to him now. .30 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. Count still full, 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
He's set, and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Rizzo doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
The next 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, he's safe.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Here's Javier Baez. Popped him up. Murphy is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know they're hoping for more out of Charlie Blackmon right now. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Striding into the box, David Dahl. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Fouled away. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books, no score on the show. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Matt Kemp.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 change up the way he was, that was pretty special.
Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. No home runs as of yet, and 14 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in now, Kike Hernandez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle us into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Runners breaking for the plate, and the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he lines it out to center, and Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. The windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Here's Mark Reynolds. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 5 for 7. He also has 1 home run. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Digging in, Brendan Rodgers, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Rockies are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. And now they've got him in a rundown. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 2 now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they're up 1-0.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting up. The pitcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Tyler Anderson. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. As we go to break, another look at a throw nicely handled at first. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Wilson Contreras.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackmon looking up.
If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Third home run for him on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackmon, and no one will track it down. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Kemp gets his lead at first. Nobody out. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Now batting, Kike Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, Kyle Hendricks. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. To second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box now, Albert Almora, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Number 44, Anthony.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Chet Bettis answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career numbers against Bettis. He's only 1 for 10. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Rogers ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
The 0-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Uh-oh, he missed it. Recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Digging in, Matt Kemp. Career numbers against Bettis, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Heyward.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Heyward. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed big-time power bat of Mark Reynolds. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Reynolds is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Reynolds leads off first with one away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
Hey, I appreciate it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They're down 4-0. The next Cub up, Kike Hernandez. Career numbers against Bettis. He's 1 for 4. To short, hit hard. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher.
In now, Kyle Hendricks. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and into bat next is Albert Almora. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Ryan.
Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Almora stands at second with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ball's in pursuit. He's not going to get it, and a 2-out rally continues. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rockies. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Nolan Arenado will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 16 homers, and the RBI count at 35. Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Last time through was a base hit. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rockies nothing. Number 54 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And there is Matt Kemp now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it.
If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. His first home run of the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason.
Standing in now,
Hayward.
Jason Hayward. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's one away.
Number 50.
Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Blackmon going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes set with the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Kyle Hendricks goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first pitch to him. In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Takes this the other way to right. Blackmon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And Danny and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far on this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though, and we'll see if it happens.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Charlie Blackmon becomes the second down to the bottom of the 7th. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. At the plate, Chris Bryant trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first down. So one gone here in the Chicago 8, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Inside.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Blackmon on the move, but this will land untouched. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up. Stepping in, Mark Reynolds. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Rizzo is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Brendan Rodgers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Popped him up. Bryant is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Colorado.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Rodgers is off at first with 2 away.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground at third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rockies 0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brian Shaw enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And it's fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder,
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The right fielder, Jason Heyward.
In now, Jason Heyward, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Scooped up, 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
So striding in, Kike Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Walters has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping up now, number 31. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
This is line to left. Kemp is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heyward on the run, and no one will track it down. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Well, good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. And now for Colorado, David Dahl. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Colorado. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Misses, ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the men on the.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Down the third baseline. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Cubbies slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Kyle Hendricks earned his 9th win of the year. Tyler Anderson couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago.
Sinatra. Big Pepe. Satisfied. Oh, you got the studio shout out. You feeling good about yourself right now. Satisfied is six. Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. LOGIC, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like Lottie-Dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't...
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs smacked 15 team hits as they toppled the Rockies 7-0. The Cleveland Indians completed a short 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 2-0. The Milwaukee Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-4. The Pirates launched 3 home runs as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 8-4. Paul DeJong had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping the Cardinals get by the Marlins 10-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. The Phillies swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-2. The Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 5-4. The Texas Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 10-2. The Oakland Athletics brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 3-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Toronto Blue Jays put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-2. The Tigers starting pitcher, number 48, grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 5-2. Jose Barrios was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 2-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice, yeah. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep a drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in a purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like new Peter. Peter Piper pick up. Make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button. Kim Jong. Roll through. Looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Pull that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh, then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. reverse.
Yeah, been at, throw it backwards. Moonwalking to the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy eye and this. I get clothes from Vaccarello, I get ceilings from Slimane. I get packages from Paris, drop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we are not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give us some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? He going fast. Look at him whip, look at him smash, look at him skirt, look at the cash. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man that's gone insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket, this is not a game, yeah. Like a candle, I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile, okay, be careful when you handle, please. Yeah. Your hands look kinda dusty, please be careful how you touch me. In Paris, out the country, ay!
Aston Martin, push button motor, yeah. Migos on the ice, yeah. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Come and see me and maybe I, but I can keep you in hard work, the fluid kind. That's enough for excitements today. Frustrated, faded, it's pay to play. Come and see me and maybe you'll try. I've been holding these pyros till they
Dodger Stadium on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident in to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers never really figure out, but he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect that to be a problem here either.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Ball 3.
3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Peterson, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
1-0.
Schwarber at second with 2 down. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
First offering on its way. Hard hit at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Weakly hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Peterson has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Count even now at 1-1. Contreras, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-1 the count. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager gloves it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. No balls and 1 strike. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Fouled off.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Line drive to center field. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the 3rd as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. The pitcher, Yu Darvish, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 0-1 on its way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. To second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Now batting, left fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. Ready now, Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater. And this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Comes set. The 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Two balls and a strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
He's set. The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another 0-2 home. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Batting it.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. Schwarber racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Behind 0-2 now. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. 1-1 to count. Seager can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The batter, number 3.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammate.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dodgers.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman.
Ready to deliver.
24,
Here's the first pitch.
Anthony Rizzo.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. One down.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The 2-0. 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bellinger facing back, and this will get all the way to the wall now. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So just like that, he's at third here with one away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. First offering on its way. This pitch is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Baez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Full count now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Popped up. Muncy is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So first delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward coming on, but this will land untouched. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Line towards center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, the right fielder.
So 1 away here with the base is empty, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
2-2 the count. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls on a strike to count. Darvish pauses. Here he comes 0-1. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line towards center field, and Hayward has a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Hayward stands at second with no outs. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Yu Darvish, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. The relay throw won't get him.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this ought to play a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. The relay. But he is in there with a 2-run double.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Count remains at 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw in gets away from him. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down.
Now,
digging in once again, Javier Baez. He tripled last time up. From the stretch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
Leading off
Matt?
for the Dodgers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
11, AJ.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Julio Urias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to get things going. Kike Hernandez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here comes another 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Alex Verdugo is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. You see the great batting average coming in. 3 homers and 14 driven in.
Waiting on it is Almora.
1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that's in there for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Back here at Dodgers now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Dylan Floro will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 51, Dylan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Bellinger, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. From the stretch. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if...
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs
Now
lineup.
back.
Stepping
Left
forward,
field.
Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle
And he's working on a
Schwarber.
3-double game right now. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. One and one to Schwarber. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, and it's still 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Justin Turner is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Wow, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for LA. They still trail it here 3-1. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Bellinger. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Number 44.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit on the ground to short. Seager scoops it up, and that's the first out. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Second baseman.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Almora is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Chuno now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25.
Liner towards second. And Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 score on the play, and we are all tied up. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pitch is popped up. Rizzo on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
Craig Kimbrell is called upon, and it's not his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Bellinger is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, right
at the plate, Jason Hayward. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Albert Almora. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Hard hit towards center. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.